I'm Kayann Short. I am a senior instructor in the Fair and Academic program, and this semester I've been teaching for INVST, which is the International National Volunteer Service Program. Digital storytelling is a multimodal method of creating a first-person narrative that expresses some kind of new understanding or realization about a situation or an event or an experience. And by multimodal, I mean that we start with a written text, and that is recorded. To that voiceover, we add images, sound effects, very small video clips. So all of those things come together in video editing software to create a larger piece. Leroy Moore's piece about working on Rocky Flats, a very local action. Students could see that, it takes passion, and they're in their 20s, and they were working with people in their 70s and 80s. So here's what it looks like when you take it from being a very young person and you stay with that, and here's what you can create.
What I'd done spontaneously at age 16 was being taught in carefully designed nonviolence training. My father, I realized, without knowing that he was doing so, had made a great gift to me, for he had planted within me the seed of nonviolence.
I really see digital storytelling not just as a piece of technology, but actually as a mode of inquiry. Just like a research paper would be a mode of inquiry or a lab experiment, some way that students can analyze a situation or a problem and come away with a new realization about that. As we were going through the process of digital storytelling, we were also examining the media and the power of storytelling to capture attention, but also, I think just as importantly, the power behind the whole storytelling, in that some stories get told and other stories don't get told. And so digital storytelling can democratize that access to audiences, both large and small.
We've had a number of experiences in the INVST program that were very significant and special to us as a group. But then when we came back to Boulder and back to our families, trying to relay those stories just in words was often quite difficult, and I didn't feel like I was able to fully capture the emotions or fully capture the true depth of what I experienced. So being able to turn some of those different stories into a digital story format really felt like this empowering way to, in a multimedia form, get those messages out.
I think many of the students have been very excited about having these tools, and also the concept of, how can you tell a story in a new way? Well, I'm really excited about this work because I think it has a lot of opportunities. It can be a very important part. It can bring in technology in new ways, and it can really engage the students and excite them about what they're learning.